Today, we're going to explore something called multidimensional healing.
MDH.
And forget crystals and incense and all that stuff. This is about your own energy, your heart,
Right.
and how that can unlock well-being. I mean, beyond anything you've probably even imagined.
Yeah, it's about tapping into a power that's always been within you.
Exactly. And our guide for this deep dive is a book called Multidimensional Heart, a guide to multidimensional healing.
It's great.
It is. And it's almost like a secret manual.
It is.
For practitioners. But we're here to kind of translate it.
Absolutely.
For you. So by the end of this deep dive, you'll have the core concepts of MDH.
Right.
Minus all the jargon. And you'll really have a sense of how it can actually change your life.
It's about empowerment, really.
It is. So this book keeps mentioning this thing called the heart chakra. Now, we're not talking about the actual, organ that's pumping blood, are we?
Not exactly, no. Think of it as an energy center, right in the middle of your chest. It's like a powerful hub, and it connects to all the different dimensions of your being.
Okay, dimensions. Okay, now I'm intrigued.
So imagine it this way. Your physical body, right, that's here in this 3D world, but there's also an emotional you, a mental you, a spiritual you, and all these aspects.
Right.
They exist in their own dimensions, and the heart chakra is the central point where they all meet.
So it's like the grand central station of your energy.
A perfect analogy. And what's fascinating is that MDH practitioners, they learn to focus their attention on this chakra.
Right.
They become aware of its incredible power to transform their lives and the lives of others. It's about consciously channeling energy through this hub.
Okay, that's where intention comes in, right?
Yes.
Because the book talks a lot about that, but isn't that just wishful thinking? Just wishing for something as opposed to actually changing it.
Intention in MDH, it's more than just wishful thinking. It's a potent force that can shape reality.
Really?
Yeah, when you combine a clear intention with focused energy through the heart chakra, you create a powerful vibration that sets things in motion. It's like sending a signal to the universe and the universe responds.
So it's like you're amplifying your desires, right? Like you're broadcasting them with this energetic boost from your heart.
Precisely. Imagine sending a message with a weak signal versus a superpower transmitter.
Right.
The stronger the signal, the clearer the message and the greater the impact.
Okay, this is blowing my mind. All right, so we've got this heart chakra, this energetic hub. We've got intention as the fuel, the driving force.
Right.
But then the book also mentions roots as being crucial. Now, does this involve actual gardening?
Not quite, though the image is helpful.
Okay.
Roots in MDH refer to our connection with the Earth's energy. So think of it like a tree drawing strength and stability from its roots. We too need that grounding to manifest our intentions in the physical world. And the stronger our roots, the more we can tap into that unlimited source of energy and bring our dreams into reality.
That's a powerful image. So the more grounded we are, the more we can manifest in life the things that we want.
Exactly. It's like having a solid foundation for a building. Without it, everything becomes shaky and unstable. The same goes for our energy.
Okay. All right, so we got multidimensional cells. We got this powerful heart chakra. We got intention as the fuel. We got roots grounding us to the earth.
Right.
This is a lot to take in.
It is.
There's one more concept I just have to ask about, and that's this whole double thing. This sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, doesn't it? But the concept of the double is central to MDH.
Okay.
Imagine a higher vibrational version of you existing in another dimension, acting as your helper and guide.
Wait, so I have a twin running around in another dimension. Sign me up.
Think of it as your most evolved self, connected to a higher level of wisdom and power. And it's a concept that's found in many spiritual traditions.
Right.
And MDH offers techniques to awaken this powerful ally within.
So everyone has this double. That's incredible.
The book suggests that we all do, but it's often asleep or inactive.
Right.
And MDH provides tools to awaken and activate your double, and it empowers you to tap into your full potential. It's like having a personal guide and healer working with you on a higher level.
Welcome back to our exploration of multidimensional healing.
All right, so we touched on a couple of techniques like the peace hug and affirmations.
Right.
But I'm ready to kind of go deeper now.
Okay.
How do these things actually work? What kind of impact can they have?
Let's start with the peace hug.
Okay.
It's so much more than just imagining a hug,
Right.
It's about consciously channeling love and healing energy through your heart chakra.
Okay.
And directing it towards another person.
So there's a real energy exchange happening.
Yes.
Not just a nice thought. It's almost like sending good vibes,
Yeah.
but like on steroids or something.
Exactly. You're sending out a powerful wave of positive energy.
Wow.
Whether the other person is aware of it or not, imagine wrapping someone in a blanket of peace and healing energy, dissolving negativity and conflict.
So can I use the peace hug on anyone?
Yes.
Like that coworker who always microwaves fish.
Absolutely. It can be used for loved ones,
Right?
strangers, even people you're having difficulties with.
Really?
You could even use it on yourself.
Yourself.
The book actually encourages self-hugging
Oh, wow.
as a powerful way to promote self-love and acceptance.
Oh, I love that.
It's about embracing all parts of yourself with compassion.
Okay, what about affirmations? We briefly touched on those. How do I actually use them to shift my thinking?
It's a 4-step process.
Okay.
First, you identify that negative thought pattern you want to change.
Right.
So let's say you're constantly telling yourself, I'm not creative.
Oh, that's me for sure. What's next? You flip it to the positive.
Okay.
I am creative. But then instead of simply repeating that, you turn it into a question. Why am I so creative?
Okay, I see how that forces your mind to kind of look for the answer.
Exactly. Your subconscious starts searching for evidence to support that statement.
Wow.
It's like planting a seed of possibility and watching it grow.
So I'm adding peace hugs and affirmations to my daily routine, but this whole concept of multidimensional awareness,
Right.
how do you actually develop that?
It's like learning a new language.
Okay.
You start with the basics,
Right?
and with practice, you become more fluent.
Mm-hmm.
MDH encourages practices to strengthen your connection with your heart chakra
Okay.
and becoming more aware of subtle energy flowing through you.
A dictionary of sensations. What does that even mean?
At first, you might not feel much,
Right.
but as you practice, you start noticing subtle differences.
Okay.
Maybe a warmth in your chest when you send a peace hug,
Mm-hmm.
or a sense of expansion when you connect with your double. Each experience adds to your understanding.
Oh.
You become more sensitive to your own energy
Right.
and the energy around you.
So it's about paying attention to the nuances,
Yes.
those subtle shifts in your inner world.
Exactly.
That makes sense. But the book also mentions not getting hung up on results.
Right.
How can you not focus on results when you're trying to heal?
It's a paradox, isn't it?
Yeah.
But MDH reminds us that true healing often happens on levels beyond our conscious awareness.
Right.
Sometimes the most profound shifts occur when we surrender,
Okay.
letting go of the need to control everything.
It's like trusting the process, even when you can't see those immediate results.
Yes.
It's almost like planting a seed and having faith that it will blossom, even if you can't see what's happening beneath the soil.
Precisely. And this brings up another fascinating aspect of MDH,
Okay.
the interconnectedness of all things.
Mm-hmm.
Our thoughts and emotions don't just affect us personally.
Right.
They ripple out into the world around us.
Whoa, so my bad mood can actually impact other people.
We're constantly exchanging energy with everything and everyone around us.
Wow.
Positive thoughts and emotions create a nourishing environment,
Right.
while negative ones can be draining. MDH encourages mindful awareness of our energetic impact.
Okay.
It's about making choices that uplift not just for ourselves, but for the collective good.
That's a big responsibility.
It is.
But it also feels empowering,
Yeah,
knowing that our thoughts and emotions have that much impact.
absolutely.
Speaking of responsibility, the book emphasizes forgiveness as a key part of healing.
Yes.
But isn't forgiveness about letting the other person off the hook?
Forgiveness in the context of MDH is primarily about freeing ourselves.
Oh.
Holding on to anger, resentment, or guilt. It creates energetic blocks that prevent healing.
Right.
It's like carrying around a heavy suitcase full of negativity.
Yeah.
Forgiveness is about setting that baggage down and
Yeah.
allowing ourselves to move forward with lightness and freedom.
So it's not about condoning hurtful actions,
Right.
but about releasing the energetic burden
Yes.
that we carry.
Yes.
It's about choosing peace over prolonged suffering.
Exactly. And it's not always easy.
Right.
It can be a process, but the rewards are immense.
This ties into another powerful concept, surrendering to a higher power. What does that mean in MDH?
It's about acknowledging that we don't have all the answers,
Right.
that there's a wisdom beyond our limited understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Surrendering is about letting go of the need to control everything
Okay.
and trusting that we're guided and supported even when things feel challenging.
Right.
It's about having faith that we're being led to where we need to be, even if it doesn't always make sense in the moment.
It's like saying, okay, universe, I trust you, show me the way.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
It's not about giving up,
Right.
but about opening ourselves to a greater possibility. It's
Mhm.
about having the courage to let go of the reins. and allow ourselves to be guided by a wisdom that's bigger than ourselves.
Right.
And that can be a profound journey of transformation.
Welcome back for the deep dive. We've really gone through like the core ideas of MDH.
Yeah.
But now get ready for like the truly mind-blowing stuff, like what MDH can actually do.
Right, we're going beyond theory and into the realm of real-life transformation.
This book is packed with stories.
It is.
It sounds almost unbelievable. You know, soul retrieval, ancestral healing, dissolving contracts from past lives. I mean, this is like something out of a fantasy novel.
It does, but these stories highlight the fundamental truth of MDH, right? Which is that our energy is far more expansive than we realize. It's influenced by experiences that extend beyond just this single lifetime.
Okay, so give me an example. Like the book talks about this woman, Anna, I think her name was, whose soul wasn't fully present in her body. I mean, that's a pretty wild concept.
It is, and through MDH, it was revealed that a part of Anna's soul was accompanying another soul that was trapped in a different dimension. And not due to any malicious force or anything like that. It was purely out of love and loyalty.
Wait, so part of her soul was in another dimension trying to help someone else. That's incredible.
It wasn't something that Anna was consciously aware of. It was only through MDH that this hidden dynamic was brought to light. And once it was understood, the practitioners could help.
So how did they help her? Did they, like, go on some interdimensional rescue mission?
It's not quite as dramatic as a Hollywood movie, but it's just as powerful.
Right.
They worked with Anna's energy, guided by her double, and what the book calls the MDH team, to gently retrieve her soul fragment and bring it back to her body.
So it's like these fragmented pieces of ourselves are, like, scattered throughout different dimensions. And MDH helps bring them back, making us whole again.
Exactly. And those lost parts often hold valuable energy and potential that, once integrated, can empower us in incredible ways.
Okay, I'm starting to grasp, like, the scope of this. What about those past life contracts? You know, the book mentions this couple that's constantly fighting, and it's because of an agreement that they made in a past life. It's like their past was haunting their present.
It is, and this story illustrates how deeply our energy can be intertwined with our past experiences, even those we don't consciously remember. And through MDH, it was discovered that this couple had made a marriage contract in a previous lifetime, and the energy of that agreement was still creating conflict in their current relationship.
So even though they didn't remember making this contract consciously, it was still playing out in their lives. That's mind-blowing. How do you even address something like that?
Well, MDH provides techniques to access these deeper layers of our being, and the practitioners were able to access the energy of this past life contract, and with the couple's consent, dissolve it, freeing them from its influence.
They literally broke a contract made lifetimes ago.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What happened to the couple after that?
The book says the relationship completely transformed. The constant conflict dissipated, and it was replaced by genuine connection and love. It's a powerful example of how MDH can help us break free from patterns that have been holding us back, even those originating in past lives.
So MDH isn't just for like these extreme cases, right? It can help with like everyday challenges.
Right.
Like stress, anxiety, even physical problems.
Absolutely. The book shares countless examples of MDH addressing a wide range of issues. It's about restoring balance and harmony to the entire energy system, and that can have profound effects on all aspects of well-being, physical, emotional, and mental.
So this makes me wonder about the role of the person receiving the healing. We've talked a lot about like the practitioners.
Right.
What about the person on the receiving end?
Yeah, that's a crucial point. While the practitioner facilitates the process, the book emphasizes that the recipient's active participation is key. It's about being open to receiving, setting intentions, and actively engaging in the healing process.
So it's a collaboration, right? It's not
Yeah.
something done to you. It's done with you.
Right.
And that aligns with that core message of empowerment,
Yes.
that we all hold the potential for healing within.
Exactly. MDH simply provides the tools and techniques to access and activate that innate healing power. It's like learning a new skill. With practice and guidance, you can master it and apply it in your own life.
This deep dive has been an incredible journey.
It has.
We've gone from like those basic principles to like the most mind-blowing applications of MDH.
Right.
I mean, it's clear that this modality offers a powerful and really unique approach to healing, you know, going beyond the physical to encompass the whole being.
It's been a pleasure sharing this exploration with you. And while this deep dive is ending, I encourage you to continue the journey. The Multidimensional Heart book is a fantastic resource, and you can start experimenting with those simple techniques we discussed, like the peace hug and affirmations.
We'll include all the relevant links in our show notes. But remember, this is just the beginning. If you're feeling called to explore MDH further, there's a whole world waiting to be discovered.
And if you want to dive even deeper and learn how to apply these techniques in your own life and potentially help others, the book mentions an MDH training course. It's an opportunity to learn from experienced practitioners and truly master this powerful modality.
So keep seeking, keep exploring, and keep diving deep into the wonders of multidimensional healing. Until next time.